Hey, real quick, shout out to all my Canadian viewers out there. What do you think of when someone says tank? If you said a heavily armed and armored combat vehicle, you should probably take this test right here. But in the context of this video, you probably said something along the lines of a beefy character that absorbs damage, creating offensive and defensive space, and at times being the first and last form of defense. Now I want you to take some of that and throw it out the window, because today we're going against traditions and talking about Marvel Rivals' most misunderstood tank. Some may say he's garbage, some say he's a throw pick, and a few who know how to play him say he's criminally underrated and extremely busted. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Captain America. But don't get it twisted, Captain America is certainly not for everyone. I mean, some people still don't know how he's truly played, and I was one of those people. Every time I saw a Cap on my team, I closed my eyes and prayed to the heavens above that he knows what he's doing. 9 times out of 10, they feed more than an automatic horse feeder. But as people love to say, be the change you want to see in the world or something like that. So that's what I did in this video. I spent 24 in-game hours, 10 hours on quick play, and 14 hours in competitive, learning Captain America to hopefully 1, not be so ignorant and arrogant of my random team members, and 2, learn and understand a new character to feed my ever-growing thirst for knowledge and power over someone who has better things to do in their time than play video games. Yeah. So without further ado, here is my attempt to play one of Marvel Rivals' weirdest, complicated, and underrated tanks. Enjoy. Like every good learning experience, this starts on a Saturday, and I decided to do something a bit different in my first game. I decided to not look up any guides and not learn the basics of Cap and not know what his abilities even do or how to use them effectively, and you can imagine just how amazingly that went. Should I go the flank route or should I just stick with my team? I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's a kill, or that was an assist. I've also heard that when you're playing Cap, his stats don't really matter or something. I don't know if that's a cope by the Cap community or if that's the actual truth. How am I doing on stats, actually? Oh, that's not... I don't know if I'm supposed to hold here with my team or if I'm supposed to be, like, in the back line and stuff, but, like, I don't know good escape routes. Alright, so I kind of played like a pussy last match, so let's actually try to dive their back line. I need to get better at that. Okay, wait, hold on. I think that was good. I think I made them pop, right? That was good. What the hell just happened? Okay, okay, get me out, get me out. Oh, get me in the circle. No, he pulled me back. Wait, they have no supports. Who am I supposed to dive? They didn't teach that in Captain America school, did they? What to do when their entire team goes no supports?
I honestly have no idea what the fuck the tank or the healers are doing. It's not tanking or healing.
It's quick play, brother. I don't know what you expected. Ooh, Adam Warlock. Now I have somebody to actually dive for. Let's go! Those are not bad stats, right? Might be a crazy conclusion, but I don't think I know how to play Cap. In my head, I think Cap is a melee character, but like that meter that he gains every time he attacks someone and he throws his shield, for some reason, my brain just switches like, oh, he's a mid-range character. It's like, no. He's still a melee character. What the hell is happening? Okay, if I'm being honest, I don't know how long it can take of just like not knowing what to do. I might go look at a guide after this after this match. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I just finished taking a big fat shit, and while I was on the porcelain throne, I decided to watch a couple of Captain America videos. So the big one is obviously his animation cancel. From my understanding is if you hold shift while the meter is full and you hold left click, you will just toss your shield. But what you're supposed to do is hold, release, hold, release. I think. That's not it. That's not what you're supposed to do. Was that it? Did I do it right? Hold on, let's try it again. It just looks like I'm throwing it. I'm not canceling shit. So get the meter, hold shift, bam, bam. What? Well, I'm so lost.
This means you have full ranged attacks now as captain.
Okay, I know that. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. So I was kind of doing it right. Okay, I just did it wrong. Hold, release, hold, release, hold, release. Oh, so you're just ricocheting it back and forth to you and the target. Oh, okay, okay. I think I get it. I think I get it. Okay. Oh, all right. I get it now. I get it. I get it. Okay, okay. I don't know why that was so hard for me to understand, but I get it now. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If not, then I'll figure it out in a couple of hours. You know, learning something new is always the easy part. Actually, applying that newly learned information is always the hardest part. Let's take a look at how I incorporated my time in the practice range out on the real world, shall we? So here I am in the enemy backlines looking for a juicy dive, right? I see 2 supports, perfect. I go and dive for the Invis woman and miss completely, by the way. And I only hit her 1 time. Now, if you notice right there, the Luna Snow actually missed her snowball, so that is huge as a cap player, right? And this could be either 1 kill or both kills if I'm skilled enough, or at the very least, it'll distract them from healing their main team, and you get to pretty much cause a ruckus in the backline, right? But watch what I do instead. Yeah, I didn't do shit. That was my first actual good dive. Oh my god. You know what? I'll admit that was a pretty decent dive, so let's show a really bad dive in comparison. So here I am at the enemy backlines yet again looking for another juicy dive. I jump up and turn the corner and I see 3 possible enemies I can dive. The Star-Lord, the Warlock, and I'm pretty sure that's Luna Snow in the back. Now, out of all of these 3 options, which one do you think I went for? That's right, I decided to dive the 4th option, this weird goblin gremlin thing summoned from Magic's anus. So after that embarrassing introduction to the enemy team, I can still kill Luna Snow over there in the corner. But of course, that's not what I did. For some reason, I decided to dive the Warlock. So predictably, what happens is when I go after the Warlock, the thing just like appears from thin air and saves him and starts beating the shit out of me. But somehow I managed to just escape that unscathed. So pretty much the rest of the footage boils down to a set formula. Engage a fight, miss all of my animation cancels, do 0 disruption, enemy team ends up confused, my team ends up confused.
Hey, yo, Mayo, what the fuck's going on back there, bro?
9 times out of 10, I die. And as the cherry on top of this shit sundae, I start to hate playing Captain America. Honestly, I'd rather play Penny Parker, and that is my least favorite tank by a long shot. So overall, not a very good first few hours, and with only about 2 to 4 hours in, I was about to quit this journey altogether, until something revolutionary happened in my tiny little noodle up here. I got an idea. Alright, so I'm gonna try something different this time. Instead of diving in and dashing out to my team, I'm gonna dash out to one of these little corners on the side. Oh my god! Okay, I've been intercepted. Maybe this isn't such a good idea after all. Actually, this is a great idea. You see, every time I've tried to retreat from a dive as Cap, I just turn the opposite direction and start hauling ass towards my team. The downside to this is that now I'm in the crossfire between my team and the enemy team. Not only am I just taking more damage than I need to from the other team, my supports are pretty much doubling their healing to keep me alive. But if I play the corners, the enemy team has to either chase me, wasting their time, or just flat out ignore me, which allows me to recover a lot faster and go back into the action a lot faster too. Now of course, I'm not a pro player whatsoever. I'm a filthy casual that once in a blue moon I decide to actually lock in. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe this isn't good advice at all, but it's worked wonders for staying alive a lot longer for me. And you'll see that I start to incorporate this into my gameplay. Obviously I'm not very good at it, but it's a start, you know. It's a better alternative to just dying in the crossfire of the main fight. Like here, I'll bust a right. Boom, I'm outie. And I gotta bust this move over here. Okay, hold on. I'm understanding. This is a weird spot to be in though. Never mind. I'm gonna dive the Black Widow if I can. Then bust this move over here. Let's hit this move right here. Can I kill this Warlock? Can I kill this warlock? Yes, I can. I'm so dead here. I'm dead. I'm so dead. No way. No way I live this. Oh my god, how? How? I've also heard that if I'm gonna dive someone, I should walk instead of run, because they can hear me when I'm running. Even though I feel like I'm doing a good job at doing my whole, like, rotation right now, I feel like I'm still not doing a lot. And they're still killing off my team a whole lot. Holy shit. No, no. I'm dead. I'm dead. Give me the health back. Our supports are fucking goated. Well, we still lost, but I feel like I did pretty good. I feel like I understood what I was supposed to be doing, and I did it, just not that well. What the hell? What just happened? Oh my gosh, man. This connection is gonna kill me. What the hell was that? Why was Spider-Man like a cradling position? Disconnect. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I connecting to? Boys, we have about 2 hours left till I head into comp. I mean, ignoring that win ratio, I think I'm pretty confident I'd at least get to maybe plat. So what you're seeing in the background right now is my last game before I head into competitive. And real quick, I just want to give a recap of what I've learned so far. Animation cancelling pretty much determines how far you want to throw your shield. So if you're trying to hit a long distance target, hold down the attack button until you've hit him and then release to bring it back. Always have one escape tool and don't use both to engage a fight. Target the supports first, always, unless it's a Hawkeye or Black Widow. When solo tanking, pray that the team can play with you or play more with your team. Why are you trying to follow? Why are you guys following me? Why are you following me? A few other things include memorize health packs, plan an escape route before diving, use ult to frontline charge with your team to make dubious space, and get ready to cry when the enemy team is playing 2 or more of the following characters. Oh, and most importantly, never switch off cap, no matter what. Alright, as you can see, I've made it to competitive on my alt account, Paranosaurus. Let's see how far we go on ranked. I'm hoping I could reach at least Diamond 3, because in my main account, I'm only Diamond 1, I'm not that good at the game. I'm either with a bunch of new people, or with people that are playing on their alt account right now. I didn't really warm up or anything, but I mean, who needs to warm up? It's just bronze, right? I don't need to warm up. Or maybe I do. That was atrocious. I couldn't even kill the mantis. To like the 3 of you that are curious, after this video, I'm probably never gonna touch cap again. At least maybe not for a long time, or if anyone asks me to play cap, then I will. I don't know why she didn't go for the health pack right there. Alright, GG's boys. First game. I hate playing on this map though. So we might D-rank back to quick play if I don't win this. I'm playing like shit right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not hitting any of my shield throws or anything. I need to wake up from my slumber. One thing I've learned from playing cap is even in the midst of battle, I have to constantly look for their supports and target them. Yo, Jeff. Oh my god. Top 500 Jeff on main, by the way. Shut the fuck up. Hey, MVP though, let's go. I hate when when I have to frontline as this guy watched the Captain Coach video. You saw him? I really don't want this game to end up as like a as a draw or something. I've only had 1 draw in my entire life. That was the worst. Wow, I actually won that one. That's surprising. Holy shit. Dude, Punisher popped off. We have 3 minutes to push like a centimeter. If we don't win this, I might hop off for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go back to playing Rune Slayer on Roblox. That being said though, I don't think I've ever had this many kills as Cap. We win. We just won. We have nobody else here. Bronze 2. And that only took about an hour? Holy shit. So you can imagine how most of the matches went, and if you can't, then don't worry. I'll just show you a very quick highlight reel of all the things that happened in Bronze. I'm just gonna say this right now, the first point on this map is fucking dog shit. Hello? Anybody home? Okay. Oh, cool. I didn't want to play the game anyway. You know what? I'm staying on point. You're gonna have to pry this point off my cold, dead hands. The move. You're not taking this point. You're not doing it. Oh my god, Midtown to get. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit, that actually worked. Why do we have a gold player in this lobby? Oh, that's so sweet. I feel like you're putting me at a big disadvantage, Mr. Matchmaking System. Might be the first compliment I've ever gotten playing as Cap. This is how you level up from bronze to Grandmaster, baby. You know how big of a flex it is to just be able to draw furry art? Look at this peak performance gameplay. Actually, I just wish I could draw. I don't know why I specifically said furry artist. Who even needs to play the video game when you can just sit? Oh, okay, they'll take that. They will take that. What just happened? What? What just happened? What? Somebody on? I thought we all died on card. Let's go, baby. Silver 3. Let's go. Finally. Welcome to the silver lobbies, ladies and gentlemen. And just like bronze, this part of the video is nothing special at all. Apart from the fact that this is where I start to lose my mind just a little bit, this is where my perpetual hatred for rank up matches begin and a little bit of toxicity and ego starts to seep in through the cracks. Silver 2! There's so many times making this video where I'm like, I want to switch to a different character because it's not helping the team comp. This is one of those times. Every time I've had consecutive wins, the rank up match afterwards is always the worst game I have ever played. We're not gonna win this match anyway, so I don't even... You know, playing ranked is not bad. I'll even say it's fun at times. I'll say that. The worst part about playing ranked is ranking up. Has anybody out there been on like a 2 or 3 win streak and they're about to rank up, they're really close, and then they just get matched with people who are blindfolded? This guy's a fucking Pop-Tart. She ulted. She could W key. She could W key to the point. But she's not going to, for God knows what reason. I guess this is where I deserve to be. It's a hard truth to swallow, but maybe I'm just not a very good Cap player. Maybe I deserve to be in silver.
Oh, we have a baby.
What the hell was that?
It's an actual toddler.
Is that fucking August the Duck?
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go, gold 3. I thought I was gonna be stuck in silver hell forever. Alright everyone, it's time for some gold lobbies. And before showing you another highlight reel, this will probably be the last time I do a highlight reel for these ranks because I'm getting really tired of editing these. I've decided to start this one a bit differently. So here I am playing on Tokyo 2099 Spider Islands on defense. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't play the best here. But that's besides the point, that's not really important. We win the first match with the enemy team getting to about here on second point. Now what I didn't realize was our winner soldier was acting a bit, let's just say childish. There's a health pack right there. Okay, maybe I did notice it. We eventually capped first point and I noticed that we weren't pushing very hard at all. So like a true detective, I pressed tab to see who to blame. Okay, winner soldier, you have ult. So what do you get when you mix an egomaniac and an inability to say the word again 9 times in a row for your totally unique clips for your very generic compilation that'll tell other people, see guys, I'm actually really good at this game. When in reality, all you did was sit in the backline, farm your ult, grab people, and the only time you needed to aim even for an iota of a second was using your ult? Yeah, you throw a temper tantrum. Is our Winter Soldier just AFK? Oh my god, no wonder we can't push. We're playing 5v6. Bro, Winter Soldier, why are you not playing? Why is he just throwing the game? Bro, this was literally winnable. And you just threw your hands up. Luckily though, in my next match, the Cloak and Dagger from the previous game was in my team again, and I decided to ask them what the problem was. Apparently, the Winter Soldier didn't like how our supports were doing more work than he ever could put out into the game, so he decided to throw the game for everyone. Now look, I know this video is about Captain America and learning him and all that stuff, but I just wanted to show you guys just how egotistical and entitled some players really are. Anyways, PSA rant thing over, let's go back to some Cap. Alright, it's been like 2 days since I've last played Marvel Rivals. I kind of took a little break, you know, got into Warframe a little bit again. And I have, I think, less than 5 hours to get to Diamond 3. I fully accept the fact that I'll probably finish at around Platinum 2. If not Platinum 3. I've also come to the realization that, like, if I don't get to Diamond 3, does that mean I'm a bad Cap? No, it just means I couldn't get to a rank in a specific time. I mean, I could have killed a Cloak there, so maybe I am a bad Cap. Redeemed myself. Okay, let's ignore how bad that was. Let's ignore how bad that kill was. I don't think I'm back in the swing of things just yet. Insane Cap. Dude, these compliments, holy. How are you not dead? Goated supports, that's how. People are always so confused how like Hulk players and like Cap players always end up with like 0 or like 1 to 2 deaths on the entire game. And it's not just because they know how to escape properly, but it's also because the supports are just so fucking good at keeping them alive. Escaping is really important, but if you don't have a good support to heal you, then escaping won't, you know, get you very far. That's all I'm saying. Remember to always give props to your support, unless they are really throwing. I really could have killed her there, but I decided to just hold block for whatever reason. She was so close to dying there. I'm just gonna point that out. Damn, unlucky. Not bad for my first game back in 2 days. Look, I don't want to be that guy, but if it wasn't for our magic and like our Thor, some of those kills I don't think I'd be able to secure. Even if I win this next one, I'm probably gonna be at like 84 or something, and I gotta play one more. And that's the rank up match, and everybody knows how much I love rank up matches. See what I mean? Now I'm gonna play one more match, and now since I have 2 wins under my belt, this next match is going to be absolutely horrible. What are you aiming at? Can we just push up?
Watch out, Cap, get her!
Got him. What the hell is happening? AFK throwing. Normally, I'd be sad about that, and I feel bad, but Plat 3, baby! And it's only gonna go downhill from here.
Alright everyone, let's have a good game. If you ever want me to swap off to support or tank, just let me know. And if I'm doing poorly, I will swap off 100%, but you just gotta let me know that you are willing to go DPS. Sound good?
That was the most respectful introduction I've ever heard.
Thank you, I try my best.
Now I have to try hard and win this game. Otherwise, I feel like I'm letting that person down.
Oh my god.
You know, I don't see a lot of Lord Namors that often. Considering the fact that dive is, I don't know if dive is meta, but like a lot of people play dive. Going around the back. Ooh, we have a flank Namor.
Don't die for 20, so you can capitalize. When you see them each push.
12 seconds later.
what was all that elaborate planning for? Just to die? Is this the play? I just realized that our Nomore hasn't been doing anything all game. I don't know what he's trying to do, but it better happen soon.
Push up, I got my ult.
Okay, I don't know what our Nomore, he just popped his ult and got nobody. I think that was just a big moment. This might actually be the dumbest player I've ever seen. Yo, is our Nomore okay? Bro, you got no heals because you were just like sitting in their backline for whatever reason.
Yeah, bro. Like I didn't even see you. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
The only times I've seen you was I spectated you. That was it.
I mean, I almost got 20k heals right now, so I'm healing somebody. I don't know.
Nah, support's y'all good. What is this guy talking about? All muted. Alright, cool. Here's another thrower to the list. First it was the Winter Soldier, now it's the Nomore.
Ah, Venom's on me again.
Wait, hold on. Our Nomore is actually picking up his slack? Let's make it happen. This will be the greatest comeback of Nomore history.
Oh, whoa, shit, what a pull. Oh my god.
Most expressive Marvel Rivals player, dude. Holy. You know what? He did better than before. Greatest Nomore comeback of all time.
We interrupt this video to bring you a pilot episode of a show. However, this show shouldn't be watched as it is lacking in quality and overall effort. Please don't enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mad or Rage Bait, the show that picks apart moments, dissects behavior to find out if someone's just truly mad or rage baiting. Today's clip comes from me in this Tokyo 2099 Spider Islands match. I swear man, I have bad luck with this map. The last mishap that happened in this video also took place on this map. Regardless though, let's see what was going on. So here I am playing Cap, and again, I'm not doing the greatest. In fact, this is probably the worst game I've ever played, not because of my teammates, but I just genuinely sucked ass here. I sucked so much ass that my own teammate told me to get off Cap. Cap go DPS, I can't! I'm sorry, I can't switch. And to be honest, the only good thing I did in this entire match was hold down this point for a very long time. But despite my lacking performance, I've managed to, drumroll please, enrage someone from the enemy team. Yeah, I know, pretty impressive stuff. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Congrats on your Smurf, Cap. Say what? You don't have the map awareness of a new level 17 account. How does he know my account? It showed in the beginning. Did he memorize every single... Did he memorize everybody's level? What the fuck? I'm Diamond 1. I'm not that good. I have 10 hours of quick play practice. What are you talking about? And your main ain't Diamond 1? Yes, it is! This is unironically the best compliment I've ever gotten in this game. I mean, I appreciate the fact that he thinks I'm better than Diamond 1. I'm not the reason why this team is winning. Don't make it sound like that. Press F5. No, I'm not pressing anything you told me to do. Oh, to surrender. Oh, okay. Congrats. I had to just drop my main account just to prove that I'm not even smurfing that bad. Rotten piss smurf. You should have seen those games that I got complimented on. You should see those games. Those games I actually popped off. This game, I was playing like I had my feet tickled or something. I'm not even joking. That might have been the funniest match I've ever been in. And now, everyone's favorite part of the show. What do you guys think? Is he mad or just rage baiting? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. He's mad. Okay, guy is just mad that I played better than he thought I would, even though I didn't play very well at all. Anyways, that concludes this episode of Mad or Rage Bait. Tune in next time for a clip review of a terroristic threat. Alright guys, so I don't know what happened, but I can't find my diamond match. In my almost terabyte worth of storage of videos, I couldn't find it, so yeah, I'm really sorry. These last couple of clips that you're gonna see are my very last games that I've played on this learning experience, so yeah, once again, really sorry, couldn't find it. My bad. Alright boys, usually after I'm done like recording an hour and a half-ish worth of gameplay, I kind of stop, play some Warframe, realize it's too late to record and go to bed. But because we're only an hour and 40-ish, 2 hours-ish away, I thought, well, why not just like hammer through it? Gonna keep going until we D-rank back to Plat 3. And so no breaks tonight, you know. I want to get this video done.
You guys ready to win this game?
Yes, sir.
Are you a solo queuing Captain America?
I sure am. How could you guess that?
I don't know. Star-Lord.
And this guy's playing hard. You can hear him breathe to the microphone. Holy shit. We are fucking rolling them.
So you're a solo queue? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my dad to gold to get the free skins.
Legend.
Put him on a rocket and just told him to hold right click.
That's messed up. You gotta hook your dad up with better gameplay than that.
No, I'm kidding. He plays Rocket, Luna, Doctor Strange, and Punisher.
Okay, okay. Respect. I'm just surprised his dad plays Marvel Rivals. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's not that surprising considering, like Marvel and DC fans, I feel like are like older audiences. Thank you. My head would have been in a casket right there. That was such a risky move. Too many femboys. That's like saying, oh no, I have too much money. Like, what are you talking about? Dude, this Iron Fist is like, we're thinking the same thing. Got him. See what I mean? See how this Iron Fist is just always targeting the exact person I'm targeting? It's awesome. We're both going after the Punisher. He knows. Oh, damn. I actually made it to the banding section of the game. A Groot? That is so... What? Okay. I'll just take this back then if you don't mind. What? I blocked that! I could have sworn I blocked that. Oh, okay, I didn't know he was that low. Maybe I was looking to the side? Alright, let's go, team. That's why you need to push with your team, guys. Unless you're really about to die or you need to, like, stall point, push with your team always. Or maybe in that case, I just had really good teammates to follow up my push. Either way. I don't know how our Moon Knight is just able to keep up with, like, every single thing I do, but it's glorious. Look at that Moon Knight follow-up, dude. Oh my god, that's so fucking good. No other Moon Knight I've ever seen can do that shit. Ha, made her pop. Worth it. So worth it. It was so worth it. It's crazy how, like...
I can go cloak or invis, either or.
Thanks for interrupting me. It's crazy how,
Just go cloak for now.
It's crazy how... I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
This is one of the best fucking comps I've ever had in a while, so please, let's not fuck this up.
Ooh, team leader over here, huh? Alright. Sir, yes, sir.
Thanks, Daddy.
Alright,
You're my Smurf King.
Alright, I'm playing like a fucking idiot though, I'm gonna lie to you. It's that feeling of I know I'm almost done with this video that I just don't care how I play. But I gotta consider that these guys are probably on the rank up matches. I don't want to be that guy, you know? That's the first time I've hit the fucking wall when I throw my shield. It's so embarrassing. Who am I? Who have I become? I can't even dive properly. Look at this. I can't do anything while I dive. Look. What am I doing? What happened? 24 hours in cap wall for what? For what? I can't even. Okay, never mind. Still though, that was a great effort to kill that cloak. How have I fallen off mid-game? How does that work? Alright, there's having a full-blown argument. Let's go! Diamond 2! This next match should be my last one. I'm gonna finish out on Diamond 2. if I win or lose. Doesn't matter.
What should I do for this last game? Should I log in or should I just chill out? What do you think? Why am I asking you guys like you can answer me?
Oh my god, my back hurts. Not from carrying games, but from fucking sitting like a goblin. Okay. What was that sound I just made? Holy shit, the fuck was that? I'm staying on point, I don't give a shit. See guys, that's why you stay on point, because then we get to pop ult and they also get to pop ult and we're all dead. We're all dead. Sometimes it's not worth it to hold point. What is going on here? What is going I can kill their healers fast, but just once. I can do my job really, really well, but only one time. Hey, MVP! I haven't seen me being MVP since like Plat 2 or something. Holy shit, I think I kind of deserved it though, damn. Nah, our supports were just insanely good. How am I doing on time? Have I reached 14 hours? 30 more minutes? I'm Centurion on cap. I got to Centurion on cap on this account before I did my main account. This one should be my last match for real this time. What are these bans? Who's gonna get banned, you think? Okay. I'm getting so tired of playing this game. I don't know what. Something just like kicked in. Oh my god, that damage! Holy shit! Look at me. I have the most deaths on this. What happened? I'm supposed to be advancing in my learning, not regressing to a caveman. Come on, man. Sorry, I stole your kills. Sorry, stole your kill. Well, that's about 15 ults. What? I was on it! Are you serious? No! What the fuck? Are you serious? Instant replay. Alright, so let's really frame by frame analysis this bullshit. This is a freeze frame. I can't do frame by frame on a freeze frame. What am I doing? It just crashed. It just crashed. Okay.
Who made that mess?
Okay, everything is back in working order, I think. Let's actually do a frame by frame analysis of this now. So right here, as I'm running to the point, you see my left foot right there stepped onto the point, but up top here, it doesn't have me registered as a player, I don't think. Yeah, no, see? It doesn't have me registered as a player, so that's how they were able to cap. So, you know, honestly, I'm not even mad at the game for that, because I mean, it's literally my foot, you know, my foot contested the point, not my entire body, so, yeah. Was I not contesting? Nice. I guarantee you, that didn't put me at, 14 hours. It's gonna put me at like 13.8 or something, watch. Oh, never mind, let's go! An exact 14 hours. All right, well, there it is. 14 hours on my alt account. Take a look at those stats, you know. And I finished at Diamond 2, a rank right below my main account rank. So, yep, there's my main account right there. Oh, well, time to go edit. Congratulations, you've made it to the very end of this terribly constructed and poorly thought out video. Either way, now's the time I tell you what I've learned and finally answering the big boy question: is Captain America the worst tank in Marvel Rivals? No. Obviously every character in this game with enough practice can be extremely good for most if not all situations. But let me break it down like this. Cap's skill ceiling in my opinion is right up there alongside Hulk's. First of all, his job isn't very obvious to a lot of people that have never played him, and his animation cancelling also takes a lot of time to get used to. Once you've understood how to play him, playing him well is a different story. Unless you're constantly playing with a group, playing Cap around certain team comps can be really frustrating. Honestly, here's a secret, but all you have to do to ruin a Cap's day is to assign a big body tank to focus him and make sure he never gets value. Trust me, this method works all the way up to Diamond 2. The highlights of playing Cap are the few times you're gonna get a pick from a support or from someone out of position. You're not gonna be making insane plays on the regular, and when you do make a crazy play, nobody notices. I think he's still incredibly misunderstood and underrated. If you've got the time and the patience, Captain America is an incredibly strong character to have on your roster of learned heroes. But to be honest, this wasn't just a learning experience or a silly YouTube challenge. This was a wake-up call for me and maybe some of you out there to try characters you've never played before, or have thought to be bad or not meta. The next time you look at another person's tier list of characters for this game, think about the potential that these heroes have that nobody has tapped into. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one to surprise everyone when you perform the best on your team. Surprise them by picking a quote-unquote throw pick and change the entire game. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Or don't, I don't really care.